Welcome back to more Dota 2 action. I am your host Lysander Zenora, and today I'll be casting for you the GEST challenge. It's gonna be between Titan and Vici Gaming. Alright, it's gonna be Titan versus Vici Gaming. Vici Gaming, some of you guys are more familiar with their new roster already, but Titan, first of all, very happy that they have such an awesome icon. I mean, if you look at it in HD, man, it's awesome. It's really amazing, and we hope to see great plays from them. They consist of ex-Orange players as well as the previous guy on Zenith Ice, so we're gonna hope for some big games coming from them. Vici Gaming, of course, with their newly formed roster, ROTK, Super from DK, and of course FY22 Fenrir, all very talented players as well. So it looks to be an exciting matchup. Won't be as one-sided as we normally always sometimes see on the GEST challenges, but this time it's a best of 3, so even if you do go for some cheese, it is not going to be as easy on you as it is normally. So I'm your host Lysander Zenora, did I mention that already? And it's a good day today. Why? Because we see a new team in action, and we of course see some Chinese Dota. Chinese Dota has evolved quite a bit, and of course, second of all, the most important for you guys in Dota TV, I actually remembered to turn on my open mic for you guys. So yeah, I really apologize for having to switch off Sandstorm a little bit earlier, but hey, the draft was going on and I had to talk a little bit. So Bad Rider Visage, very standard bans coming up for Vici Gaming, and Naga Knight, so Lifestealer Knight. Still haven't gotten over my Dota 1 habits, but Vici Gaming, they're gonna remove those two heroes. Very standard Visage, just such a strong hero in the laning phase, as well as later on be able to burst down heroes constantly with those 4-second cooldown blasts of soul assumptions. So yeah, Vici Gaming having stumped their opponents a little bit there, causing them to eat a little bit and do that extra time. So finally snagging up their Darks here as a safe pick. Vici Gaming immediately going for that Rubik Weaver pickup here. So that's probably gonna be ROTK's Weaver. It still can be a hard carry Weaver, so it still remains to be seen, but there is going to be a Rubik, most likely for Fenrir. I've heard a lot of good stuff about him. I haven't been able to follow as many games as I possibly could. Western Dota, Chinese Dota, Dota is growing so huge now, it's really hard to keep up, but still a lot of good. It's really enjoyable to see any team that ROTK is playing on, and as a caster myself, I finally get to cast him. Have I casted DK before? I do not believe so, so I'm very excited to cast some ROTK. And straw poll in the chat there, who thinks ROTK will give up first blood? Please raise your hands or raise your kappas right now. But Titan do snag up that safe pick OD. That right, OD you pick it up for a few reasons. To get an early mech because he is nearly bound to win solo mid. So immediately already costs one of their opponents to shut down one of their heroes, or sack one of their heroes in the middle lane. And usually you want to see heroes like DK put in the middle because first of all, it's a good Chinese pick. Super loves his DK, and well, DK is just there to not lose his lane. He can just stand there, bottle crow, and just get EXP. And once he hits level 6, and if you try to rotate out of lane, he can actually be a very big threat to your tower. And if you are not careful, get yourself caught out, that Dragon Tail could land you yourself into hot soup as well. So OD, one of the counters to OD of course is not a singular hero on its own, but rather ganking from supports, and Rubik is one of those heroes with just that kind of potential. He has that instant pickup from telekinesis, and there is going to be bound to have setup stuns here from Vici Gaming, or perhaps the stun from Dragon Knight himself. So with a little bit of harassment from Breathe Fire, and well, it could happen. A lot of you guys are saying, well, no Mushi, how to win? Well, the M-God might not be here, but there are a lot of talented Malaysians in Titan right now, including ky.xy, the very talented Ohio Prophet. Do we see that coming out? Is the or is it going to be, well, is it going to be something else? But Ohio, very good on 2 heroes I have observed thus far. It's Prophet and Windrunner. That guy, he makes Light of Heaven, well, I wouldn't say he makes Light of Heaven look weak, but he is nearly on par, if not better. Although Light of Heaven did get the term coined after him, Light of Heaven Shackles, but Ohio is no slouch either. So I love seeing his Prophet play. His timing on those treants is impeccable, which is, well, the contributing factors. I mean, M-God is great, but his team was the one that carried him to victory, and ky.xy, very good player thus far. Hope to see even better plays from him in this solo mid position. So his Magnus making a lot of big plays in TI3, and Wisp actually does get removed here of Vici Gaming, and well, they are taking a little bit of time now. Titan, not so sure what to ban. Yep, they ban out Razor, they ban out Clockwork. Those are, well, I would say Clockwork is the best counter to OD, but Razor is one of those counters to OD that you really do not want, and Clockwork can just really catch you out by surprise. You know, he's on the off lane, hits level 6, safe lane off lane, gets at level 6, and before you know it, your mid lane has to be very careful. It's even more difficult dodging a Clockwork because when it comes to Pudge, you can usually see him hooking. But if it's Clockwork, he can hook you from miles away without you seeing. So it is a very, very scary thing for solo mids, especially for one such as OD. Although OD can get himself banished, there is going to be a little bit of time with those mini stuns constantly coming in. And you guys. So a lot of you guys thinking that RTK will give up first blood. We'll see if that's the case here. We'll see if that's the case. And yes, guys, it's Bastion. I didn't get to switch it off in time, but hopefully we'll bring GLaDOS into the field very shortly. And if you guys haven't heard that announcer pack, it is darn depressing. But you gotta love Portal before you can actually get any of the satire or whatever she's doing when she's talking. And VG Gaming still has two more, one more ban, and then following that up, they have the first pick right away. The drafting has changed a lot since last year, so there are a lot of new ways to pick it up. They ban out the Gyrocopter, one of the easiest combos, very convenient. Pick up a hard carry at the same time, throwing some AoE for that Darkseer. Why the heck not? So they're gonna ban it out. Vici Game gonna make Titan's draft a little bit more complex here. We're gonna see what they go for, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see something fancy along the lines of Windrunner or Prophet, because those are right up Titan's alley. We're gonna see if they can survive without the M God, or will Vici Gaming will take them out with RTK strat, special tactics on RTK. Might they snatch up the Prophet? It could be a case here. RTK, he does love his Prophet as well. His Prophet is played a little bit more differently. He plays Prophet like an anti-mage. He teleports right in front of you and just keeps right-clicking you, making you smell that stick he's holding. And that was meant to be dirty in any way, but Chen will be picked up here. So Chen by VG Gaming. I was about to say ZSMJ is gonna play Chen, but I realized he's not there anymore. But hey guys, big patch coming tonight, I believe. Big patch coming tonight, and Medusa is gonna be back into the captain's mode. The return of VG Gaming, well, ZSMJ on that hard carry role, guys. Road to TI4. So Tongfu, man, winners of TI4. The last time, 4th place, TI4 1st place. And well, Titan, they have a response now. What are they going to pick up? Are they going to pick up an Enchantress? I'm pretty sure they do have an Enchantress players. They sure have good junglers. Well, I guess Enchantress would be the best choice here. Enchantress, yeah, probably going to be the best choice here against Chen. You could go for something that messes with the Chen. You could go for something like a Bounty Hunter, because Chen does need a little bit of levels. By picking up Chen, VG Gaming has shown their hand in a little bit that they will not be going for an aggressive tri-lane unless the Chen wants to go for the jungle in the opponent's side. So VG Gaming, they will have their tri-lane, you call it quote quote, a little bit weaker here, but if they have a tri-lane like an Alchemist perhaps, is the Alchemist banned? No, Alchemist not banned. So if they pick up an Alchemist, for example, they have the Rubik Alchemist, two very good setups. They can actually pick off the offlaner very easily if he's not careful like a Darkseer. Oh wow, we're gonna have a Sand King here, very, very, very famous along the Malaysian players. I believe it was Extinct that played, or Net, yes, Net that plays the Sand King, right? Oh gosh, yeah, Net is a support player. He does play that Sand King role, because I remember Ice is a support player as well, one of the best from Malaysia. There's Net as well, and Extinct probably gonna be playing that carry role. Yeah, probably gonna be playing that carry role. Yes, he's gonna play that carry role. So I got a little bit mixed up with Extinct. Yeah, so it's gonna be a Lone Druid actually. So it's gonna be a tri-lane Weaver. So it's Weaver, Rubik, and an off-lane Lone Druid. No wait, it could be a solo mid. Yeah, it should be a solo mid. It might be super on that Lone Druid middle, and he's gonna go against that OD. So OD, well, he usually wins that lane, but when there's a barrier you cannot banish and constantly pawing away at your scaly hide, well then OD might have a little bit of trouble. And on the top of that, if he gets lucky roots off, he could actually snag himself a kill. So, and yeah guys, there's stream delay because it is tournament admin's will, and we do not, well, we'll just follow. And yeah, so Lone Druid will be going against the OD middle lane, and Titan, what they're gonna pick up? They're gonna pick up Bane. So they're gonna have that Enfeeble ready, they'll have that grip ready for a little bug that is gonna be, it could be RTK still, it still could be RTK, it could be 2-2. So we're gonna see how well the Titan does predict the lanes here, but still it is some very, very good setups here from that Titan lineup. Sand King does have problems with Barrow Strike early on because of that short range, but if Bane gets in there and cast you into sleep. And then Sand King has all the time in the world to get close for that Burrow Strike, for that 2-second stun. And that's pretty hefty as well. He can use that. The good thing about Burrow Strike is, for those good players, they will stun you and they will continuously body block you, because that's what the power of Burrow Strike is. They allow Sand King to Burrow Strike to the front, stun you up, do some nuking damage, get some right clicks in, and then proceed to body block, because it does transport him right in front of you for that body block. So Vici Gaming, it's still, and oh yes, another thing for the Sand King, of course, Burrow Strike is instant. So yeah, so Sand King's Burrow Strike is instant, and I see some of you guys saying that, well, God tier players actually playing for amateur league prize pools. Well, this is not really the case. The challenge is actually for teams that are invited, I believe, and they are invited to play right away. If you check the normal GEST, you have to play from right at the bottom with those amateur teams, unless you were invited and play all the way to the top. So right here, you just have the chance to get right into the front seat right away at that $1,000, and $1,000 isn't that bad. It's 5,000 renminbi, I think. Well, 6,000, 5,000 is quite some money. I mean, you could always use the spare change. I mean, if I handed you $200 just to play computer games, you probably would. And it's always worth the experience as well, because Vici Gaming, no slouch as a team. Titan as well, not a slouch at all. And Vici Gaming actually banned out the anti-fun, so no anti-fun for Titan. And Titan actually banning out the Nature's Prophet. Whoa, we have RTK's Elder Titan. So it's gonna be a carry weaver on the safe lane with the Rubik, because of, like I said, pick up the Chen does weaken your tri lane for a while, because Chen does need to spend some time in the jungle, make some friends with the creatures there, and well, at least make 2 friends. It's not too comfortable. One, he could, but he wants to make more friends, and sometimes if he wants to rush the mech, less aggression. But it's gonna be an Elder Titan for ROTK, using the spirits, just being very safe in the off lane. Use the spirits to just touch you, and you take a lot of damage, lose some of your, well, was it lose? No, you don't lose anything. But if the spirit stands over you, you lose some of your base armor and your resistance. But you give RTK movement as well as damage. So if you're not careful, he could turn it around and smack you with his big fat fist. So RTK, Lumi did say before that Elder Titan is virtually unkillable in the off lane. We're gonna see if that's true. So yeah, we're gonna see if that's true. Titan picks up the Alchemist, so no surprises there. Alchemist very, very popular among teams nowadays, especially the Asian ones. And we have perfect setup for this. Bane Elemental with the stun from the Alchemist, the Sand King Burrow Strike, lots and lots of stun. I don't think RTK is gonna have a good time. So we're gonna see if he does die or is he virtually unkillable. Right, we're gonna see if that's the case here. Wait for the players to pick up their pick up their heroes, and we're gonna jump into it. The challenge, GEST. Proudly sponsored by Corsair, AMD, Western Digital, as well as Gigabyte. Big shout out to Dota Talk, the other guys that keep us the show together. And I'm Lysander Zenora. On behalf of Beyond the Summit, we're going to bring you this English broadcast of this game. Very, very exciting match coming right up. I mean, Elder Titan, man. I haven't casted one myself, but I've seen it a lot of times. So I'm very excited for it. So, right. Game has gotten underway. We're gonna jump in. There is always the ceremonial pause, as I like to call it. Everyone pauses, check up their hotkeys, make sure it's not in legacy, because who uses that anyway? I'm sure a lot of people do, but check up the hotkeys, DC out, stuff like that. LAN cafe on fire and whatnot. Let the caster talk more. So yep, we're gonna run through the teams very quickly. On the side of Titans, we have Extinct on his Sand King. Yep, so it's Sand King, okay. I was wrong again. Sand King played by Extinct. He's always Extinct in net. I always forget who is the Sand King specialist here. So Sand King is going to be played by Extinct. Net, Doxier, Ohio, gonna play Alchemist. So they do switch up there. Are they gonna switch? Because Ohio usually plays off lane here. So I'm not sure about this. So maybe the lanes are switched up. According to Ghost to Gamers, Net is a support player, so alright, maybe I missed the memo somewhere. But ky.xy is still gonna maintain his mid role, going for Null Talisman first, so looking to shut down that middle laner very, very hard, especially when there's a bear as well as a main hero to deal with. Elder Titan versus Titan, attack on Titan. Yes, the puns, guys, the puns. And yes, Bane Elemental gonna play by Ice. Nat gonna pick up that Darks here. We'll see if they do swap up the heroes later on. Ohio on that Alchemist, Extinct on Sand King, and ky.xy taking the middle lane role as OD. On the side of Vici Gaming, we have FY on Chen, Fenrir on Rubik, ROTK gonna play all the Titans, Super gonna take their solo mid Lone Druid, and Tutu gonna play his Weaver. So while waiting for them, we are gonna have a lot of shields up. VG Gaming pinging all around the map, and yep, unkillable. Guys, if you did not hear Lumi say that the Titan is virtually unkillable on the off lane, right when RTK fed first blood, right after Lumi said that RTK fed first blood, I kid you, no, well, it's not first blood I think, but he did die, and I kid you not, I was watching that game myself. You guys can search the VOD where RTK played Elder Titan the last time. Like, I can't remember what game it really was, but Lumi did call it out. He did call it out. And we all love quoting Lumi here. Mass DC is coming out, so more storytelling time. At least Weaver this time, he is praying to the Kappa gods that this game does go smoothly. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Chen, my man, looking pimp as hell. The new Rubik set, it looks okay, I guess. But I really do not get this beetle thing. Make him look like look like a bug, like a little bug, and oh, it looks like they're playing for reals here. So looks like Ohio has transitioned into that hard carry role. I'm not surprised. Blink Prophet does invoke a sense of carrying in a sense. So you do carry a little bit, and alright, you guys. Titan. I'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Titan or VG Gaming? Let me go check Dota 2 Lounge. Is there betting? Is there betting? I think there will be. Let me see. Dota 2 Lounge. Will there be betting? Titan versus Vici. So Titan is 35%, Vici 65. So easy rest for Titan fans. Maybe, maybe it could be, but still, Titan as a newly formed team, we usually have this problem of them working out the kinks in their armor and whatnot. So usually in the first game, and I believe this is their debut game, so it is pretty. Oh, it's pretty risky to be betting on them, but if you do, you will be rewarded with juicy rares and delicious tiers. So we're waiting for the players to reconnect then. So they're taking their times. Round robin DC coming on here. 2-2 gotta play that Lone Druid. So 2-2 played Lone Druid and Weaver Super. Okay, played by Super. So they're gonna put Lone Druid in the middle most likely. I'll be surprised if they bring Weaver mid. It could happen, but it's Ice, guys. It's Ice, not Ice. Ice is playing on DK. Yep. So round robin DC, more DC. Yep. So Nat is off lane now. So Nat is off lane. Thank you guys. Nat is off lane, and yeah, SK is usually net zero, right? I remember it correctly. There's so many players, and I remember it right, and they mess with me. So I don't know, guy. They mess with me. I remember it. I had this trouble on Orange for the longest time. Whenever I see Sanking, I get excited because I know one of them is good on it, and I just can't get the right one. And it is net. Sanking is net zero, but Extinct's gonna play. I'm pretty sure most of the support Southeast Asian players play Sanking well. They do value that instant stun and body blocking. So, gonna see. Yeah, both of them are really good at it. That's true. That's true. Yep. Ah man, where are they? Where are they? Do I really need to start telling stories? Look at them this. They're just buffing up their towers with a lot of armor and shields. Let's look at that. Dire having an unfair advantage. So this is what the pause is for. RTK, special shreds, like I said. Not even picking out his hero just yet. Oh man. Land Cafe on fire, you guys laugh. It did happen for First Vietnam. The Land Cafe caught on fire and they had to run to another land shop to rehost the game. And I had to end up telling silly stories. Oh man, good times. GEST is not the GEST without delays. It always happens, but It's fun. I get to talk about nonsense. I get to talk about silly stuff. We get to visit Roshan in his little pit. Why does he always face the wall? There. Oh yeah. It's like that. You know, it's like that thing when you sleep at night and you don't really want to face your side to the one without the wall because there are monsters. So I think Roshan is the same. He just wants to keep an eye on them so he can react in time, beat them back in case they do decide to hunt him down. Look at them eyes. This is why he did keep the light on, so Roshan is actually afraid of the dark here. So guys, you know a little bit about Roshan now. He does have his ages, but he still is afraid of monsters. So this is probably his closet, Roshan's closet right here, guys. Closet. Oh, I can't draw because it's paused. Roshan, what up? So, smoke everywhere. Alright, how's your pub day been, guys? My pub day, well, Southeast Asia. Tough as usual, always very difficult. Why are you guys disconnecting? You guys should be reconnecting. Well, I guess perfect world servers are less than perfect still. Oh, RTK, he brings out the Titan now. It's like, I had enough, I'm picking. Big fat fist. Well, guys, yeah, Southeast Asian pubs, very difficult. The other day I played against anti-mages, PLs, a lot of spirit cow nowadays, and surprisingly Mirana has been causing a lot of trouble as well with her Moonlight Shadow. Very, very tough hero to deal with in pubs because your teammates don't understand the whole concept of smoke that doesn't dispel when it touches you. Now, yes, they're coming back. Our admin is back in the game, Weaver. Weaver's back. Super. Still praying to the Kappa gods. Well, Vietnam land shot, guys. I kid you not. Now it's ROTK's turn, so it's like we're just gonna keep it up. We're gonna spam armor on our towers, and then we're gonna have a good easy time. So this way they won't be able to push. What's Londru doing there? All of them are shaking their butts. He looks like he's he's trying to turn into a bear. It's level 1. Sand King OD. Is there anything else funny to poke fun at? No. Guys, I'm always drunk. I'm always drunk. I just got back from a run. Bad idea though. Nearly short of breath. Nearly not enough time to talk about city stuff. And luckily I managed to get a lot of isotonic drinks and survive and be in time for you guys to cast. For me to cast for you guys. Right. So, admins, what's happening now? Do I have all my sponsors? Yep. Western Digital, Dota Talk, AMD, Corsair. Oh wait, need Corsair. Alright, we need Corsair. Where's Corsair? Hello. Alright. It's all about the money, guys. All about the money. Make space. Live editing, guys. Live editing, exciting stuff. Reconnected back to the game. That's what I like to see. 1 minute, Super says. Looks nice. Alright, looks good. We'll save this. Please don't crash. Okay. So expect didn't crash on me. We got our sponsors right in. Alright. Where are the Attack on Titan jokes? You just missed them. They were here a long time ago. Yeah. So, how's the Kappa gods been? Rubik. Those are some polluted lava. No! FY, why you do this? Alright, So, what do I talk about now? Well, I could talk about strats. Has he had any skills yet? We could talk about items. Gilded Mark of the Haruspecs. Alright, Haruspecs. Upon the shoulder sits a coiled snake wrought in gold. The seers of Serpent Clan often read the future in the entrails of their lowly kin. That's not very nice. Okay, what else? Cloak of the Dawn. The Bear Clan thought that every rising sun was a gift, and so appointed one among them to greet the dawn each day. That's nice, saying good morning to good morning. Okay, getting good morning to morning, that's nice. Spirit of Calm! Though doom and ruin they saw, the visions of the Haruspecs brought to Xylar a sense of destined calm. During meditations, he found his spiritual projections altered to appear less intimidating. They'll be good, especially against Bait Elemental, so that's gonna be good for him. That's gonna be very good. Claw of the Haruspecs. Serpent Clan long held to the traditions of the Haruspecs and so foresaw the ruin and war that would visit the ancient clans. Nah, not exciting. And reconnect back to the game. There's one more, guys, one more. Until, until at Silas Port, the vows Sarix fell asunder, the wildest fear known was held within the cauldron's depth. In fear of what evil may seek, such strength was the vessel taken and put to heroic purpose. I'm just gonna say that means raise your cauldrons, but I could be wrong. Reconnected back into the game. Are we gonna have a game, guys? Are we gonna have a game? I certainly hope so, because I'm running out of stuff to read. We're gonna have Cersus of Whirling Death. Sanking uses these pincers as another set of hands grappling on to prey as they scuttle above his sandy hideaway. That's gonna be nasty. Hopefully ROTK does avoid this little nasty grasp. Is there Craniomancer? No. No items on Alchemist either. So Bait doesn't have cosmetics. Chen? Yeah, we're gonna read some holy stuff. Gemmed Meteor of Priest Kings, worn only by the most revered. This headpiece symbolizes the highest attainment of the faith. Good for you, Chen, good for you. Gem Braces of the Priest King. You are the strong right arm, ha 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 ha, of the faith. Also the left arm, okay. Thrice gemmed barding of Sanurok. 3 times. Your steed has saved your life 3 times. You have graced its barding with a gem. Okay. Ruling staff of the priest kings. He is merciful. Death is the mercy he offers, and this sacred staff, the means by which it is granted. Badass. Gem pauldrons of the priest kings, worn heavy on the shoulder as a symbol that none may shrug off the responsibilities of faith. Right, what's this little pig here? This new item has no description. Right. Okay. This new item has no description. Scarab pendant of the priest kings. This is no false idol, but an idol true, from which the sacred scarab of faith may one day spread its golden wings and fly. Yeah, that'll happen. So, for that guy that asked me how do I feel about GTA 5, I don't really play GTA 5. I didn't really play a lot of GTA. I did play time to time Vice City, Liberty. Was it Liberty? I just play. I just like messing around, causing car crashes and stuff. I don't really follow the storyline. I'm that kind of player in GTA. I know. It's a shame. I know it's a pretty good game. I haven't got any chance to look at the streams recently. There have been a lot of good Dota games, and I've been pubbing a lot. I know, my life. But yeah, I'll be sure to check it out and let you guys know. I did watch a little bit of Husky's stream. Saw him swimming around, trying to get back to his car or something. I don't know what happened there, but I do really want my Hearthstone key, but I'm still not getting it. Blizzard is still toying with me. Are we gonna get a go, guys? Fast, please, and TQ. Wait a minute, the last one will come back. We're all here. Let's go, guys. Oh, for you guys that are being banned, just ask the mods to unban you guys. I think it's a Twitch bug or something. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I think so. Game is still paused. How long more? Put the Corsair and Roshan. Roshan sponsored by AMD. Yeah, you guys. Alright, G, let's go, let's go. Enough stuff. Oh. Slark has a good one. Sala. Titan? It says on Ghost of Gamers that Titan is a European-owned organization. Yes, we have a game. Let's go, guys! It's a game. We're gonna go, and yes, for you guys that will see this 2 minutes later. Oh no, the shields are gone. GG. But yeah, the guys will see it 2 minutes later because of the delay on stream. We will. Well, you still have to wait another 2 minutes, but we do start the game now, and I am trying to keep track of any kind of issues that might happen. So now all of them gonna hit up top. So looks like there was no swapping up. So Ice is gonna play the support Bane. Net is gonna play Docs here. I mean, might as well again. Ohio, hard carry Alchemist, ky.xy solo mid on that OD, and Extinct gonna play that Sand King. Super gonna play the hard carry Weaver, FY on the Chen. ROTK, his Elder Titan, Big Fist Man, Fenrir on that One-Eyed Rubik. And of course, it's gonna be 2-2 from Scylla, or playing on Scylla. And this is the super from DK, not the super from the other team. Yeah, I know there are two supers. I believe there was Vici super, so now this gonna run round, drop a sentry ward, instant D1, next level plays here from Vici Gaming. So waste of 100 gold, we're gonna have that gold graph. Should be dipping about 100 gold right now. What an outplay. Oh wow, cute ward. Akula the Observer. With an eye that big, there's no hiding from Akula. Ocula. Alright, so Fenrir is just gonna guard up the rune there. Drop an Observer there on... You only wanted to drop it here, but it could be used to dodge up a little bit, and Super is just gonna try and steal up the rune. There will be no rune, guys. It's a regeneration, the most useless level 1 rune to get at level 1. It could be wrong at times, but Ant King's just gonna pop themselves up. Feel a little bit good, like a spa treatment. And now we're gonna see if I miss first blood here, so I'll just keep my cam on RTK, and I will miss it, right, guys? Alright, we're gonna see who does get the upper hand here. Will Syllabear actually prove to be a good counter? Alright. So ky.xy, he already got one banish off of the lone tree, gets himself extra bonus damage, and Darkseer playing very aggressive. Here comes the Centaur. This could be first blood. Net, no search. Goodbye, good sir. Looks like ROTK won't be feeding first blood today. And the Hoofstorm goes out. First blood goes to the hard carry. Super draws first blood. And ROTK actually died. Guys, ROTK actually died. He actually died, guys. Boots first, he died. And at the same time, he nearly got first blood, guys. He nearly got first blood. I would have missed first blood if I had kept it on the RTK cam, but I didn't. So he didn't show me himself dying. So RTK will not die on the camera for once. And FY is just gonna go into the jungle. Very happy with that early exploit there. Fenrir gonna get a little bit of Exist gold on his side, but not opting for any clarity potions because he knows he won't need it against the Darkseer. Looks like Darkseer is like, oh right, F this, I'm going to the jungle. Die kobolds, and he'll murder an entire family. Now Elder Titan, bad news, bro. There comes the sleep of death, and he's gonna summon a spirit, gonna punch away, and there's gonna be a sleep. I think he could be dying here. Yep, sleep, you're dead. Darkseer comes on in for some fun as well. Sleep, ROTK, death number 2. Yep. So ROTK sad for him. OD in the middle lane will have 6 last hits compared to the Syllabear's 8 for 5 here. So 2-2 just gotta take the time, use his bear to double pour this up. Double teaming on ky.xy, and invisibility does spawn up top. Will Chango deny it? No, I don't think he will. But it is still pretty good for Titan right now. 2-1. Gold graph not gonna be too much. V for Vici, but it's not gonna be too big of a difference right now. Super is sitting at 12 last hits, 10 last hits for the Syllabear, and it's about 11-11 for Alchemist each. And Darkseer of course just gonna be in that jungle. So and on net. Invisibility. Oh yeah, this is what I said. You need to pressure this OD, and I don't think they will. The bear is really low, so probably not gonna be. Oh, pick up! Here comes Chen. I was just kidding, guys. Just kidding. ky.xy gonna banish himself. This is a bad idea. Banishing himself sets up for more destruction. Is there a paw swipe? Is there test his faith? Yep, test his faith. No, Lone Druid is actually going to be the one that gets his sickle across. And that's going to be a kill here on ky.xy. This is how you deal with an OD. You punish him with 3 heroes. Oops, I dropped something, but it's okay. We didn't miss any more kills on RTK. We didn't miss a single kill yet, apart from that, well, concurrent death. And I caught it right away. RTK, meanwhile, gonna summon some spirits and just check out the surroundings there and see how well he does. And just gonna follow his Astral Spirit. But meanwhile, the bear gonna feel very good because he did get a, well, I wouldn't say a solo kill, but he did get a kill over his opponent in the middle lane. So he should have a level advantage, feeling pretty comfy right now. RTK, meanwhile, just gonna sit back and not do anything because Bane is right here. Hello, Bane. Run away. RTK will run away. And Bane is level 2. RTK is level 2 as well. It's 21 last hits for the Weaver, 19 for the Alchemist, 17 for the Darkseer. So Darkseer's been killing a lot of little guys, so it's not really counted. These guys do count as well, so not the biggest deal, but 2-2. He's gonna resummon his bear before he loses a lot of his mana now. So no brains on the Stellar Bear right now. And ky.xy is just going to continuously try and get some level advantage going on here. He will always get it because of that high movement speed. And now regeneration, actually, yep, I think RTK messed that one up. He should have sent the spirit and then picked the regen, but it's okay. It's just a little bit of a oversight there. He just walks through everything, gets a lot of damage on his side. Yeah, gets a bonus damage and gets some last hits, hopefully trying to steal some. But Fenrir, meanwhile, is just going to continuously get some from here. What is this staff? I need to get this one. It's nice. Alright. And meanwhile, Super is gonna get completely free farm. I'm gonna go for a Midas actually. I did see Habosuke for that. Go for that yesterday in his Navi game against Quantic. And Ohio still getting some farm here. Is 24. Last hits onto him. He has gone for 2 points in Grievel's Greed, having opted for 1 point in stun as well as acid spray. So just going for the very good build for early aggression, punishing RTK in the early stages there. Sadly for RTK, he will not be able to get any last hits on the board. He will just back off, and there's going to be a huge dive here on Net. Yeah, he's going to pull the creep wave back with an Iron Shell and get some EXP on the board. So very good of Net to just come back in here and getting that EXP. Radiant structures are fortified. Looks like they want to try and hold this tower as long as possible. The Ursa is here, the Hellbear is here to just cause some trouble. It's going to be Iron Shell once again going to stop up this push, and Super as well as Rubik. I don't really hope to kill him that much because, yeah, because he is, after all, a little bit pressured here. The Sand King, the Bane actually has rotated out, so RTK will have a little bit more time. He's gonna see that, hey, no Bane, I can poke my head in here and hopefully not die. Is there gonna be a smoke gang? No, there is a Hellbear though. There is a smoke here on Chen, so they could be looking for a gank here, but it could be at a bad time. Ice. He's in the neighborhood. He's looking around. There is an observer ward just spotting him out on its last few seconds of life, 3 seconds in that, and well, meanwhile, Extinct is going to be chased away by an Elder Titan Spirit. Take a lot of creep damage as well. RTK, he's going to run for that rune, and he's going to see that Bane. Run away, RTK. Please run away. He's going to run away, and there we go. Gank here onto ky.xy. ky.xy already slowed down here. Lift up by the Rubik. Is there going to be a Satchel Blast? Satchel Blast. Hadouken. And will he die? Right click. One more right click will bring him down. A lot of a choke point thing doing around. A little bit of choke point going on here. Chan Creep nearly takes a fall there, and ky.xy gonna be tanking his lucky stars. Backing off now. Ice can come on in with his Bane. Could get some EXP leeching in action right now. And Super, he has his Midas 1 for 0, 39 losses, 11 denies, topping the score chart now. We're gonna check out the goal graph very quickly. It's about 100 in favor of Vici, so nothing too much. Still. And meanwhile, 2-2. He does pick up a magic wand, very important item according to ISIS when facing an OD, and I do agree because when you lose all your intelligence and you just pick up that magic stick, even if you have just 1 point in it and you have 13 mana, one charge of magic stick brings you to 15, and once you get back your intel, I believe you do get back every single bit of it. So it is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's like a free regen, but of course you don't get that mana instantly. And now the plop down is what is this? Oh, this is the Dire Gaze. Yeah, it's the new one, and oh well, it couldn't be the new one, but yeah, anyway, 2-2. Picks up his magic stick, gonna need some mana because he does need to resummon his bear after all and cast Battle Cry. Those two cost a little bit of mana. ROTK meanwhile has finally peaked at level 3. Well, I won't say peaked, but has actually managed to hit level 3. So once he does see the supports middle, he's gonna be a little bit more aggressive on Ohio here. And Midas on Alchemist as well, he's gonna be starting to get very rich. We're gonna check out that net worth. It is still in favor of the little cockroach, or the ant, however you guys like to call him, or the weaver. Yes, he is really well farmed here. 3,800 on that gold, and we're gonna see the last hit scan. And meanwhile, oh, is RTK in trouble? Yeah, no, Alchemist just gonna be pushing him back. RTK knows that it's not too safe now. There's gonna be a deny there, not even getting that last hit. But now he's finally gonna get that level 4 and double damage here in the bottom lane. 2-2 as well. Meanwhile, Fenrir gonna pull. Nope, Weaver says nah, no pull. I want that farm. He's gonna Midas it up, and he's gonna sell that creep for gold. I like that expression. ky.xy meanwhile, Rubik, has he hit level 6? Not just yet, level 5 for now, having gotten a little bit of an excursion with Chen. He got 1 kill on the OD and did get a freebie on the net early game. So, oh, Super takes 1 right click to the face. The Iron Shell does get placed down, and net gotta get some farm on the board. Misses 3 last hits, so disband. Fenrir meanwhile gonna rotate down back to the middle lane, look for some more harassment here on the OD. And Extinct has only level 4 just now, has got 4 point in stats, 2 Barrel Strikes and 1 Sandstorm. That change to Sandstorm has really made a lot of Sand King players scream in joy, because the fade time for Sandstorm has changed. So the root did get a buff from Ice Frog, and he's feeling really happy about that. RTK picks up a double damage, so double damage for him, and he is going to look to pound some people's faces in. He is sitting at a very comfy 116 damage. Let's see if he does get it though. But Fenrir picks up his boots. Gonna look for more rotation. Why? Oops, did I just ping by accident? Yeah, I just pinged it by accident. So, alright, there's gonna be a whole bunch of creeps here, a plethora of creeps actually. There's gonna be ice in the background, just waiting for something. There's a pickup here on net, and there's a net on net! Haha, always want to say that. Sleep on him as well. Ice saves his buddy's life. Is there gonna be anything else? No, there will be a rotation in from Sand King. Very quick rotation, but unfortunately it's for naught. And Naruto is gonna say, yippee, I have arcanes! I'm gonna summon more stuff to poke you with. I'm gonna touch you, Ohio. And I am so gonna touch you. Yep, RTK is gonna touch him now. No, he touches the creep first. Punching the creep. He's gonna punch the creep. There's a little bit of a tussle up top. Still saving that tier 1 tower. Is there gonna be a denied by Ice? Well played. Bane will deny a lot of gold, and another Hadouken goes out. We know ROTK just controlling the runes really well. And now we're gonna rotate middle, look for a kill here in ky.xy. And RTK, is he gonna hit level 6 soon? We do have to see here. FY, he has a buckler, he has a headdress, and with that tower deny, it does slow down his mech a fair bit. But it's not gonna matter too much. He's just gonna Hadouken this little guy down. Corsair. Yep. And the Centaur Conqueror. It now. It's gonna be a TPN from Ice. They are looking for another kill here on ROTK. ROTK has to be careful, but there's an illusion just sitting there like, hello, what are you doing? There's gonna be a storm, miss storm there. ROTK just being cheeky. And oh, here comes the stun here from Ohio. Is there a grip on Bane? No grip on Bane. ROTK just running. Oh, Sand King, goodbye ROTK. Third death for you, sir. And Sand King will pick that up. That will be good XP for him. That's gonna work to the Arcane Boots fun. And Ohio, ky.xy in the middle lane, he did survive a little bit of a gank there. Or did he? Pick up. Is there a net? No net. So no entangle. I mean, but meanwhile, speaking of net, he is going for his mechanism, and will he be getting it soon? Not so sure. Shadowblade here for Alchemist. So 11 minutes. Shadowblade is only 3-2 right now, and Super has 77 last hits and 75 here on the Alchemist. And there's a big fight middle. There's a banish. There's a sleep on RTK. RTK double barrel strike. Good barrel strike. Nice. Oh, the ultimate to follow as well. Elder Titan takes a 4th death in this game. A nice Centaur Stomp. Test your faith. Not gonna die just yet, but the Panda Bear is there to net up the net, and ky.xy will be falling to the Rubik there. The Grand Makers will get a kill. Is that Fate Bolt? No Fate Bolt. Waiting for that KS Fenrir. What are you doing? Maybe just a little bit slow on that one. But yep, there is going to be his death now. That's going to be Jukes and Ukes. Is there going to be a Midas? There's going to be a Midas. Oh, Weaver does weave on it. And nice juking here from Ned. We'll get out alive. Big plays from him. But it's a little bit of an exchange. ROTK for OD for the 3 right now. Is there? No. Yeah, it's just ROTK dying. Yep, just ROTK dying. 4 of the deaths on Vici have been ROTK. This is why I love casting this guy. He's a talented player, but he is always a good source of entertainment and amusement as well. He is very good. Despite all his deaths, imagine if he doesn't die in one game. Just imagine in one game where he doesn't die on the off lane or any lane he is in. Now ky.xy, he does pick up a Staff of Wizardry going for a Dagon, of course. I mean, more burst damage, always good. But yeah, I'm kidding, of course. He's going for a 4-star for you humor impaired people. So just saying. Ohio, meanwhile, Shadowblade does give him good initiation, so he will be able to farm up quicker. Attack speed does increase a little bit, damage as well. The Shadowblade will give him a good chance to solo kill some people. Oh, RTK, run! Run! He runs away. So Ohio, meanwhile, still gonna be farming. Oh, there's a little bit of a tussle. X thing, double damage, could be diving. Looking for it. Nope, not gonna dive it. Let's go. Oh, D comes on and flaps himself in, but doesn't really look to do anything. ROTK has the Earth Splitter right now, and this is a actually good spell because the reason why Elder Titan is so good in this, it's so good in this offlane is because he just needs level 6. The Earth Splitter doesn't. Oh, cancel stomp by ROTK. Just kidding. He tried to cancel animation, but when you're lagging, I think from the Perfect World servers, you do tend to be a little bit hard for you, and I think that was just that. Oh, sleep ROTK in trouble, in a lot of trouble. Oh, wakes him up. Rubik throws down that stun right now. Epicenter goes up. There's a no splitter hitting a whole lot of nothing but threes. A lot of trees do die here. Rest in peace, trees. But Ohio getting caught out here with the stomp here from the Centaur. Fenrir dropping low. Centaur, the Iron Shell will bring him down, and Ohio will die to the little bug that is Super, and he's gonna banish himself. Who banished himself there? So it looks like 2-2 will be banished out, loses a lot of his intelligence as well as his brains, but Super gets the net again, and is that gonna be entangled? Nope. ky.xy is there. Pulse swipe, netted up. Come on, where is that RNG? Alchemist buys back into the game. ky.xy still getting beaten up. Chen, he's gonna get blown up. His sanity has been eclipsed, and well, Ice will stack out Weaver's brains, and that's 8 for 4. ROTK dropping him low, hitting him once, and there he goes. ky.xy turns to dust. Ohio turns that Dark Troll Warlord into gold, and Net is going to be chased down by the bear. The bear wants some surge on him. There is going to be pulse swipes. No pulse swipes. Bear's backing up now. 2-2. Going to be in trouble. Ohio picks him up. No pickup. No, Fenrir does get a pickoff here in time, and there's going to be a net here in Ohio. Fenrir running away. Is there going to be a battle cry here on to the bear? The bear's gonna get battle cry. Ohio in a lot of trouble, gets netted up. That's a double barrel strike here from the Sand King. Is there a steal? No steal. Search was stolen, and Net getting caught here. He placed the wall for nothing, steals the barrel strike. Well played here by Fenrir. X, does he want to get something there? Yeah, he wants to get a barrel strike here, but ROTK says no. He sends the spirit. He's gonna touch him up, but no. X-Ting barrel strikes through him, and ROTK backs the hell off. And meanwhile, Ice does come back into the game here. Level 6 on him. He does have his grip ready, and Super could find himself in a world of hurt right now if he's not careful. No magic stick on X-Ting. I think this is his death. Will the grip come in time? Yes, the grip will come in time. Super, goodbye, sir. Where's the stomp, ROTK? Oh, nice time lapse here from Super. ROTK thinking about that stomp. Perhaps he was out of mana, probably out of mana there. He just used his arcane boots, so nearly unable to get his buddy out alive. But there's a regeneration, so you might want to snag that up, ROTK. Yes, he will. Green Rune, very happy. And now, Ohio, Shadowblade up. Midas, he did buy back that game, so he did die a second time, so buy back into death, not the best combo for your hard carry right now. 2-2, 3-0 on this guy. He is feeling on top of the world, and Spirit Bear gonna be entangling up some guy. The RNG gods aren't really with him, so you can't really say he's playing root gaming here. He's just man-molding it up, and once the roots do set in, it could be problems. ky.xy middle lane does have his 4-staff now, so can go for those sneaky 4-staff banish. Also, I'll say dispel, but ice. Ah, man, these names. And there we go. Shadowblade on the Alchemist. He's looking for something. And more. switches into his ultimate, tries to get some regen on, and he does get a pop there. I think people, I don't know why people pop the ultimate for this. Is it for the regen? Or is it, are you trying to dodge the stun? I think they're trying to dodge the self stun. I haven't seen anyone actually done it, do it right. So I don't know. Maybe it does because you pop it, you get extra health, and you lose the extra health instead. Yeah, you lose your extra health instead of your self stun. I guess that's why. Yeah. All right. So big smoke gank here. ROTK as the clear bait. 1 and 5. He has gotten a kill. Congratulations, good sir. And he has gotten a kill. Now Weaver ROTK just gonna be baiting. Hello, we are alone. ROTK is out of position. Jump on him. And we're gonna pounce. And we're gonna end your lives. Net, you are in big trouble. Ice, you are too. And that's gonna be spirits in your face. Sap brains however you want. And sleep yourself. Bugs will wake you up. And bye bye. So Super will kill them off. And that's a free kill. Killing spree as well. Ice is not gonna be happy. His clean slate has been dirty with mud and bugs. So, oh, I heard a battle strike going on here. Ohio gonna take another fall here. Chen testing his faith, no testing his faith, and that is gonna be ownage here for Vici Gaming. 10-8 now is the score, and mechanism here from Chen. He still has the hand of God, and they're all sitting in the acid spray, just basking in the minus armor. But now 2-2 is gonna be banging away at this tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Extinct has picked up Bracer, still not opting for Magic Stick, which I think is kind of a mistake for Sand King, because you can actually get a lot of stick charges, especially when there's so many spells being thrown around. There is a Weaver with Sukuchi, that's the easiest source of stick charges, and he's not going for that Magic Stick. It's only 200 off his Arcane Boots, and I really feel that he could have gotten the kill on Weaver if he had a Magic Stick there on that tower dive. He could have sticked up and Barrel Striked in. So, oh, Extinct just a little bit greedy here, trying to rush that Arcane Boost. They're trying to get 2-2, but with this kind of HP, I don't think it's possible. Barrel Strike now, 2-2, Epicenter, yeah, that's gonna kill him. Or maybe not. Nope, there is not. Tangle and split your earth. Sleeping ky.xy, and here Ice is gonna be chasing down the bear. 311 HP, nets up on the bear. ROTK gonna be running him down with the big fat fist. Lift up here by Ice. Fate Ball to steal it up. Nope. Still gets the kill there. Fenrir will get one more kill. 8-12 right now. It is a gold grab, dipping down in favor of the Chinese squad. About 2,000, yeah, 2,000 gold. About 2,000 gold in favor. FY gonna take that time, farm the middle lane very happily. Net mechanism up onto him, so the mechanism, well, let's say balance is back in their side. So both sides have mech now. They can actually heal up their supports and keep themselves alive for a little bit longer, but Sand King with the Bracer. So you can buy a Bracer, but you can't buy a Magic Stick. Why? ROTK is going to be farming up here. He has caught up quite a fair bit despite dying there a little bit in the off-lane stage. But Weaver's going to come back in. What's he got? He's got his Lincoln, so he's not going to be fearing that much on that single target anymore. ROTK picks himself in this. Is that in this? Nope, it's Rosh time. Yes, double Satyrs as well as the Conqueror for extra attack speed, as well as the Hoofstomp. So, well, ky.xy, no ultimate. Probably not going to contest this. They might have an inkling that is going to happen, but I think they're going to look for split pushing here. So plate mail here from Ohio, very clever choice. It does help you increase your armor, reduce bear damage, as well as Weaver. And Alchemist does have low base armor, so he does need that plate mail to try and stay alive. And a smoke gang here in the wrong direction. Roshan goes down 20-43, and Vici Gaming is going to pick themselves up a free Aegis. Lone Druid is going to be on that receiving end of that unkillable of that Aegis, and he is pretty unkillable right now, so I don't know, giving it to Weaver might have been a better choice, but Super is like, nah guys, I got this, I don't die, and he did die once, so he's lying. But Ohio does get a tower in return, so that's more money for him, and Alchemist is not something you want to give money to. We're gonna go to net worth right now. It's 10,000 in favor of the Weaver, and 9,009, so about the same. Ohio Weaver, big props to the Weaver wrecking, keeping up on the Alchemist farm. And so far this bait and Sand King pick, I would say, despite, I mean, it's only worked well for killing ROTK, nothing else really. And 2-2, 1.7k on his HP, 14 levels on him. He is 1.7k HP. He's not going to be dying anytime soon. Invisibility here for Rubik. Weaver just going to be sitting there, and it's a good choice to have the invis on Rubik. He's just going to sit there, drop a sentry. What? Okay, so he's going to drop a sentry, just make sure Ohio doesn't run on in all crazy and kamikaze. And if he does run in now, he is going to get himself killed. There is going to be spirits there preventing any high grounding, and this is a reason why Elder Titans pick. He does have a big area denial spell in terms of this spirit. He knows what's going on. He's gonna stomp it up. Ohio is gonna land down, but the box will wake him up. So disband Weaver. So super, a little bit of miscommunication there. I think RTK didn't really expect to get that as well, but now they're gonna back off there. Yeah, they're gonna back off. RTK does have his drums, and 2-2. He does use the Midas. Pass it over to the bear. Sacred Relic already up. Gonna go for the Radiance very shortly, and the double damage rune. You're gonna see if they do give it to the Weaver, or will Chen pick that up. Meanwhile, net. It's gonna be on his mechanism ky.xy. Picks up an ultimate op first. I don't really favor this build. I prefer that Mystic Staff because it does give your ultimate a big burst in damage. 15 intelligence more, that's a lot more damage coming your way, as well as the extra bonus damage from Arcane Orb. So, well, personal preference. Super, meanwhile, double damage is up on him. He is gonna try and push down his creep wave, and with this Aegis of Immortal, they are looking to take this tier 1. For you guys wondering, this is the GST challenge. If you cannot see, right here is the GST challenge. Top teams are invited to playoff in this very small bracket of games, and they will be playing for $1,000. And now 2-2 in trouble. Sleeps the bear. Grip the 2-2. Okay, so grip 2-2, sleep the bear, and now grip him with the orbs, and with the ultimate, I think they will blow him up. Hand of God. And now with the refresh up. Oh yeah, no, they don't kill the bear. They smoke up. They're trying to run from the bear, but is it the best idea though? OD makes a run for it. They do snipe that Aegis, and now 2-2 is just gonna come back here, change back into his ultimate form, and they know. Yeah, they know they can't kill him a second time, so they're not gonna try. They're gonna back off there. They do get a free Aegis snipe, so very good of them. They do smoke immediately, running away from the bear, not getting any kind of entangles off. So very smart play from the Titan players. But speaking of Titan, ROTK back on the field. He's ready for some vengeance. Elder Titan's Earth Splitter is gonna be blowing you up, and I like how the delay is 3.14 just to make it so spiritual and woolly with Pi. And now here you go, Titan, walk on through. There's gonna be the stomp, and stomp we go. Oh no, missing. Okay, this man. But RTK is not gonna get that stomp. He's gonna fly back to him, say sorry I failed master, but it's okay, we forgive you, we always love you. Nat setting up that big stun. We're gonna see it now. Is there gonna be a stun? Nope, the tower goes down. Picked up your next. There's a nice vacuum, but there's only one on the brush right. The Earth Splitter, let's go down. It's gonna hit the Alchemist. It's gonna lose a lot of HP. It's gonna be stomped up. He's gonna nearly stun himself, but the OD ultimate blows everyone up. Radiance trying to burn down Ohio, but two of the supports have already fallen. And no, it's not supports, two cores actually. Darkseer as well as OD do take a fall, so the guy that hates round hits are dead. Is dead. And anyway, it's the best of 3, guys. So even if Titan do drop this game, Vici Gaming still has to take one more game from them. And will they get? Maybe Titan needs a little bit of time to warm up. And this game was pretty close towards the start. It started getting a little bit crazy and nutsy towards the end. Now they're gonna take Rax. 4,000 gold is the favor now, and RTK gonna get himself enfeebled up. But the bear is just gonna be continuously chopping away this Rex, and it's a free Rex. They're gonna back off now, and the Spirit will look to cover up their escape. Yep, they will look to cover their escape. Astral Spirit just gonna walk through all these heroes, and that's gonna fly all the way back. Oh, stomp on your face, let you take some creep damage, waste some of your ulti time, and RTK just being cheeky. Haste Rune gonna be up top. Snowball, I love this courier. And 2-2 is just gonna be farming here with the Radiance. Radiant's gonna be pushing a lot of this tower here, and he does pick up a chainmail as well as a casual cloak, so a little bit more armor on this lone druid. It could, yeah, it will be an assault cuirass. What am I talking about? Casual chainmail. That's a hyperstone on this bear, and he does send him home. Oh no, just sending him to the shop, I think. Oh, he's sending to the shop? No, he's just sending it home. So sending the bear home to farm. 2-2 is just gonna keep himself alive. He does have 10 warn charges on him. He has the Radiance on himself. He's just doing a little bit of split pushing. He sends the bear back to heal. No, well, no harm just causing him. No harm just getting a little regen. Well, you have the Radiance anyway, so you have the high damage. You can just walk around, burn all the creep camps. And now it's like, hey, get a middle. You did not use. Oh well, you did use that Aegis. So they're gonna push, take another tier 2, and now the game is looking to be very in favor of Titan. And Vici Gaming has to be. Well, Vici Gaming just has to be careful not to throw, and Titan has to be very vigilant in their next team fight. Their next team fight has to be pristine, otherwise they lose the second set of Rex and possibly the game. Some more Midas action going on here by Super. He has a Desolator now. Now he actually hits really hard, and And now they're gonna bang away at this tower. There's an enfeeble on the bear, and that's gonna be a glyph forced out here. ky.xy, he wants to fight. Ultimate is in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and Titan Stomp does sleep up Ohio. Ohio will be waken up by the Radiant's Best, so you might not want to get that Radiance on the field here. 2-2, just continuously chipping away the tower, minus armor because of that Desolator, but an Assault Cuirass on the side of Alchemist does buff up the tower, so it does stack, guys. So it's only -2 instead of that -7. Wait, -7? Was it -7? Save me! Yep, -7. And Lone Druid is going to be continuously just farming up this jungle, get some more farm on the bot. No use just pressing there and throwing a big advantage to the enemy side. There's still a little bit of ways from that Roshan. So, but now Titan are stuck within their base, and Elder Titan is giving them a lot of pain. 16 on that Alchemist now, so he has the highest rank of Chemical Rage, and he has a lot of extra health, a lot of extra attack speed, and Ice. The only level 1 on grip, but that's all he really needs because the duration is the same. You only want that for the disable. The damage is nice, but the disable is what you really want. The BKB piercing disable, and Ohio is gonna be rushing a basher now. So getting up that belt for a little bit more HP, and OD still not really close to his Hex. Net is blink daggering, so he's looking for some kind of fancy initiation that is going to be extinct with mass stats and blink dagger, so he will be looking to drop that epicenter in. FY for staff mechanism. Any changing items for the Weaver? Nope, just more money coming in. RTK has Hood of Defiance going for the pipe now, so they're waiting for that pipe before they push on in. And Rubik, he is building towards the 4-star, has an urn now. He is feeling pretty good. He has been doing a great game thus far, stole a lot of key spells in those fights. It's 2 for 2 right now. They're still waiting for the next Roshan, just farming up 1 or 2 more minutes. Roshan does respawn around 31, I believe. And once it respawns, they will take that Aegis and go on in with that extra life in 6 heroes versus 5. And with this big goal advantage going their way, they probably will take the last set of racks, unless they throw really hard. But there is still a big team fight potential here on the side of Titan. They have that perfect vacuum into 5-man Burrow Strike that could possibly come in with that follow-up concoction, and yeah, everyone dies kind of thing. It could happen, it's still an Alchemist, it's still an OD picker, so we're gonna see if it does happen. So RTK still waiting for his pipe. Yeah, they're just gonna apply pressure. You send the bear. Rubik just gonna fate bolt things down. Assault Cuirass now for the Lone Druid. Gonna counter react Ohio's own Assault Cuirass, and yeah, gonna back off there. Fenrir. The big man is reviving in about 30 seconds? Yeah, 23 seconds now. And Nat's still gonna spend a little bit of time to split push. He's gonna TP out now. There are wards there spotted out on the high ground. Ice is trying to de-ward that. OD, he has shorter range than that, but he is gonna find it. He's gonna pound it down. And they are gonna chase him for it. Are they gonna stop him in time? Is that first hit root? Second hit, no root. RNG gods failed you. 2-2, you didn't pray hard enough, but they're looking to just push it. Yeah, they're gonna just push it. And missing up the high ground there, he does get his ward rewarded instead. So OD not gonna be too happy about that, but a lot of high misses. Yep, it will break this ward. The eyeball drops to the ground, and the sentry on the ground as well. And kind of use the chicken to poke it up. And now they're gonna back it off. Now they're gonna take Roshan with no wards on the field, and is there gonna be a smoke? Yep, there's already a smoke prepared by the Sand King. They are gonna go on in. BKB up for Ohio. Double damage top. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick Roshan with Desolator as well. RTK just gonna use his spirit to just walk around. Smoke Gang come on here, and they will pick up the Aegis just before Titan does come on in. And RTK is gonna know their heroes because he did touch a few heroes, and yeah, he did get a lot of bonus damage, so he knows Darkseer gonna back someone in, but there's no stun. Water fill epicenter, but only Fenrir will go down. Hoof stomp on 2. That's a big one. That's a big hoof stomp here from the Centaur. Big plays from Chan. Super picks off 1. 2-2 picks off 2, and ROTK, he will be able to land a perfect Earth Splitter thanks to that Centaur. And it's gonna be GG from Titan. That was the last ditch attempt, and they lost everyone except for Fenrir. A big 4-star from Chan, gonna save his own butt, and Centaur Conqueror will conquer them all. Titan will take a fall in game 1. Vici game Vici Gaming looking strong. ROTK will bring the hurt upon them, and it's gonna be 1-0 now in this best of 3 series. The winner will play against the winner of LGD versus Beneski, so we're gonna see who actually does take the cake here. It's gonna be VG versus Titan. Game 2 coming your way very shortly. But before we go away, I'm your host, Lysander Zenora, giving you English broadcast. If you like my cast, follow me on my Twitch, follow me on my Twitter, and like me on Facebook. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Much love and Kappa.